Morning has broken at 32 Woodbury Rise with just me. Just me in it. So here I am, back at home for 2 days, 2 or 3 days, maybe a week, looking after our house because Mum and Dad are both in hospital. And Dad went in this morning and Mum's been in since Tuesday. She broke her hip and in an accidental fall out of bed, and Dad has gone in for a long planned prostate operation. So I'm holding the fort here and it feels very weird and very familiar at the same time. And I've decided to sleep in my brother's old bedroom here, which is, there we go, and I've never slept in here before, and it's all kitted up for the grandchildren, my nephews, so it's all a bit weird. I'm blasting out the tulle, Jethro tulle, because I can, because nobody can stop me. And here's Mum and Dad's room. Ha 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 ha. And here, before I forget, is a portrait of me and my brother Richard that I did for Mum and Dad a few years ago. Right, now time to take breakfast downstairs. Don't forget the tulle. And here on the stairs, family memories. Actually, that's a really good one there. That's us. Where can I get that? There we go. That's us in London on Dad's 60th birthday. Lots of really nice memories of the family together, so Mum and Dad can see those as they come downstairs. Oh look, there's us. There's me and my brother looking really posh. Look at that. You see that? Ooh, hitmen. And little me, little Richard, and a granddad, little Nan and Granddad. Mum and Dad getting married, October 1964, and then the hallway is slathered in, quite frankly, pretentious and gaudily coloured artwork. A whole wall of colour. I don't know who did all of that crap. But there's a family portrait I did of all of us. There we are, sitting in a sunflower. And on the other facing wall, there's my nephews. And there they are with, oh, there's a good one, with Dad. Just outside at the pond, which is where I shall go now. Out there. There they all are, waiting for breakfast. Ooh, that is lunch sorted. There we are. Look at that. What a lovely environment to be in here. New plants growing for next year. So I'm going to carry on with my routine, but in a very new, old environment.
No, 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 obviously not. No, no. Yes!
The luxury of being able to play yes and not have to apologise. Right, and so to work. So that's the flowers at the front watered, taking a break from painting because the sun's come out, and I'm back at home, so I'm just going to stand outside and enjoy the view on a sunny hazy day at midday. Somewhere out in the heat haze out towards Worcester, beyond to Redditch. That's where Mum and Dad they're both at hospital, in the same hospital in Redditch, in separate wards right next to each other, and they're not allowed to see each other because of the COVID virus, of course, but they're one wall apart, and the sooner they're out and back home, back to all this, the better. And now I'm going to get the dustbin in. Chores are never done. It's like being at home, except sunnier and with less cats. Now for a little lunchtime water of the tomatoes. End of the season now. I'll nab some of these for my dinner. This reminds me of so many summer holidays. Being at home, safe away from school, having a summer holiday down in Devon to look forward to, no homework, safe at home with tomatoes and flapjacks and rock cakes and homemade burgers and Dad's massive salads to eat throughout the summer. 6 weeks of bliss. So one of the pleasures of being back at home is that for lunch I can eat lunch maybe 3 or 4 times because no one can see me, and the sun's come out. There it is, shining through the front door, looking lovely, and it's quite a cheerful day. I've just heard from Dad, his operation has been done, and he is okay, didn't have anaesthetic, so that's all good. So both parents have been fixed. Now they're just recovering, and while they recover I'm going to eat everything I can find in the house. So we're going to start with this, which is one of the great pleasures of being back home. Vegan cheese, homegrown tomatoes on this bread with some salt on those, then they're going right in my gob. So and that's my second lunch. I already had a pasty and a rock cake and a whole load of coffee, so it's going really well anyway. Jesus, this sandwich is massive. Oh. Mmm. And I've just found these by the TV, which shows a healthy, with maybe one exception, taste in films. Look, here we go. Look at this lot. Ooh. Mm-hmm. 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 And another thing I've just found is that Mum and Dad have a hardback cover for the Radio Times. Look. Why? So it's evening time now, and I've been painting for hours and hours and hours. It's tea time, and the sun is going down, making the houses orange, and it's quiet, and I've just fed the fish, and there's a smell of sort of pollen in the air, something like that. I think the crops are being cut, so I can smell pollen in the air, sort of sweet smell. It's very summery. Moving into autumn, a sort of tired, comforting smell, which is really nice for me. Reminds me of this garden a lot, that smell. It's very nice to be here. And now I just got to water these, and I got to water those. Evening tomatoes, and time to close up for the night. Just taking an evening walk up Old Hollow, which is a road up the Malvern Hills through West Malvern, about 20 minutes from my house, where I used to walk all the time when I was a teenager. And it's lovely to be doing it again. Literally a trip down memory lane for me. It's a weird thing wandering around your hometown completely alone on a muggy September night when it's just got dark. The stars are out, it's warm, it's completely quiet. It's like walking through a dream, populated by flashes of things you used to know, scenes lit up by cars going past, friends' houses, school in the distance. I've even just spotted somebody I used to work with. I used to build architectural models after leaving college for a few months, and I've just spotted him through the windows of his house, and he's wearing a white wig now, and he's got a white moustache. Why is he in fancy dress? It's only been 23 years since I saw him. Anyway, that's just bizarre. So I'm enjoying the strangeness of the unreality of reality. Phew. Home again, home again. Jiggity jig. Doesn't that look cosy? And now it is time for bed in the bunk bed in my brother's old bedroom.